What led to their sudden rise and fall? One-hit wonders often emerge from unique circumstances, such as a viral song or industry hype. The 1990 seconds saw a surge in one-hit wonders, with artists like Nina and Flock of Seagulls gaining fame. Lack of control over their music and image often contributed to their short-lived success. The music industry's emphasis on novelty and commercial appeal can create an environment for one-hit wonders. Many one-hit wonders struggled with internal pressures, such as fame, fortune, and creative expectations. Despite their fleeting fame, one-hit wonders leave a lasting impact on pop culture nostalgia. Meet the speed demons of rugby, including Carlin Isles, who ran a 10.13-second 100 meters dash, and Jonny May, who hit 10.8 meters per second against Ireland in 2019. Carlin Isles, an American rugby player, ran a 10.13-second 100 meters dash, one of the fastest times in rugby history. Jonny May, an English rugby player, reached a top speed of 10.8 meters per second against Ireland in 2019. Rugby players can reach speeds of up to 11 meters per second, comparable to professional soccer players. The fastest rugby player ever recorded is South Africa's Brian Habana, who reached 11.2 meters per second in 2015. Rugby players' speed is crucial, as it can be the difference between scoring a try and being tackled to the ground. The fastest rugby players often have a background in track and field, which helps them develop. Learn about Rafael Nadal's debilitating back injury that forced him to withdraw from the 2014 Australian Open and its lasting impact on his career. Rafael Nadal's back injury is a herniated disc in his spine, causing chronic pain and stiffness. The injury forced Nadal to withdraw from the 2014 Australian Open, his first Grand Slam withdrawal. Nadal's back issue is linked to his aggressive playing style, which puts immense pressure on his spine. Despite numerous treatments, Nadal still experiences back pain, affecting his performance and training. The injury has led to a decline in Nadal's ranking, from world number 1 to as low as number 9. Nadal has adapted his game to compensate for the injury, focusing on powerful forehands and clever shot placement. Discover how LeBron James wears the same pair of socks for every playoff game, a superstition that's been with him since his early days in the NBA. LeBron James has worn the same lucky socks for every playoff game since 2011. This superstition started during his time with the Miami Heat, where he won 2 NBA championships. The socks are a specific brand and style, which LeBron has worn throughout his playoff career. LeBron has credited his lucky socks for his success, saying they bring him confidence and calmness. Despite changing teams and jerseys, LeBron's socks have remained a constant in his playoff routine. LeBron's lucky socks have become an iconic part of his NBA legacy, symbolizing his dedication to superstition and success. Join me as I attend a meetup for people who walk backwards and hear their inspiring stories and motivations. Walking backwards is a centuries-old practice, dating back to ancient China and Greece. The backwards walking community has grown globally, with meetups in over 20 countries. Some practitioners walk backwards to improve posture, balance, and core strength. Others use it as a mindfulness exercise, focusing on each step in reverse. Backwards walking has also been used as a form of therapy for people with anxiety and depression. The community encourages newcomers, saying it takes only 20 minutes to get the hang of it. Watch as we celebrate Mark Spitz's incredible 7 gold medals, won in a single Olympics in 1972, a record that stood for 36 years until Michael Phelps broke it. Mark Spitz won 7 gold medals in a single Olympics, a record that stood for 36 years. At the 1972 Munich Olympics, Spitz achieved this incredible feat at just 21 years old. Spitz's 7 gold medals came from 7 events: 100 meters freestyle, 200 meters freestyle, 4x100m freestyle relay, 4x200m freestyle relay, 4x100m medley relay, and the 100 meters butterfly and 200 meters butterfly. Mark Spitz set world records in all 7 events, showcasing his dominance in the pool. Spitz's achievement in 1972 was dubbed the Magnificent Seven and made him an international sensation. Learn how RA affects 1% of the global population, causing swollen joints and fatigue, with expert insights from Dr. Rheumatoid arthritis affects approximately 1% of the global population, or 70 million people worldwide. RA is an autoimmune disease where the immune system mistakenly attacks healthy joints, causing inflammation and pain. Women are 3 times more likely to develop RA than men, with peak onset between 30 to 50 years old. Swollen and tender joints, particularly in the hands and feet, are common symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis. Fatigue, fever, and weight loss are also common symptoms, making diagnosis and treatment challenging. Early diagnosis and treatment can significantly improve quality of life and reduce long-term joint damage. Discover the brutal history of gladiator games in ancient Rome's Colosseum, where thousands of fighters battled to the death in front of roaring crowds, with famous gladiators like Flamma and Verus gaining legendary status. The Roman Colosseum hosted gladiator games for over 400 years, from 80 AD to 404 AD. Gladiators like Flamma and Verus gained legendary status, with Flamma winning 21 of 25 battles. The Colosseum's arena could hold up to 50,000 spectators, who watched fights to the death daily. Gladiators were typically slaves, prisoners, or mercenaries, forced to fight for their lives in brutal combat. The most popular gladiator types were the Thracian, Secutor, and Murmillo, each with unique fighting styles. Explore the stunning astronomical illustrations of Abd al-Rahman al-Sufi, a 10th century Persian scholar and artist who created one of the most influential books on astronomy, the Book of Fixed Stars. Abd al-Rahman al-Sufi was a 10th century Persian scholar and artist who excelled in astronomy and mathematics. His book, the Book of Fixed Stars, is considered one of the most influential astronomy texts of the Middle Ages. Al-Sufi's illustrations introduced Arabic numerals and a new system of astronomical notation to Europe. He identified the Andromeda Galaxy as a nebula, 900 years before its official discovery. Al-Sufi's work was widely translated and inspired European astronomers like Copernicus and Galileo. Look at the longest wait times in history, including the 36-hour wait for the iPhone 5S launch in 2013, and examine the psychological factors that drive people to wait for hours or even days for a product or experience. The 36-hour wait for iPhone 5S in 2013 still holds the record for longest wait for a product launch. Apple fans camped outside Apple stores, braving rain and cold, to be among the first to buy the iPhone 5S. Research shows that anticipation and excitement can activate the brain's reward system, driving people to wait long hours. The psychology of scarcity plays a role, as limited quantities create a sense of urgency and exclusivity around a product. Some fans even camped out for days, like the 32-hour wait for the original iPhone in 2007, for the ultimate experience.